We're going to say that C is definitely the right answer.
Now let's go to the subtraction problem. Here we have the same numbers as before, but this time we are subtracting. We have our blocks set up again with 126 blocks. This time we need to take away 57 blocks. As usual, we start with our ones place. We need to take away 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I can't take away 7 because there are not 7 ones blocks. Do you know what I need to do?
What do we need to do? If you remember from when we were doing our place value earlier, we bundled to make a 10, but we also can unbundle to give us that 10 into 10 separate ones. That will give us enough blocks that we can take 7 away.
What I need to do is trade in one of my tens blocks for ones blocks. So I take away one of my tens blocks, and I get 10 ones blocks from it.
Okay. So
now I have enough ones blocks to take away the 7. So we take away 1.
Before we do that, I want to talk, we took 10 and we made them 10 ones. This 1 here now stands for a 10. So 10 plus 6 gives me 16 total blocks, and now we're taking away 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many ones blocks do I have left? 9.
How many ones blocks do I have
ones. Now we move on to the tens. It says that we have 2 tens, but I only see 1. Do you know what happened?
I know what happened. We took it
I
away.
remember. We traded one of the tens blocks to get 10 ones. So let's cross out the 2 and put 1. We now have 1 tens block, and we need to take away 5 tens, but
okay, so I want to stop there. So when we take that away, we call that borrowing. So we now borrowed 10 and we put it in the ones place to take our 7 away. And so we don't have 2 tens anymore. We only had 1 10.
Can we do that?
No, we cannot have 1 and take away 5.
For 10. 1 hundredths block gives us 10 tens blocks. Can you tell me how many tens blocks we have now?
1, 2, 3.
We have 11,
5,
and we need
6,
to take away
7,
5.
8,
so I remove 1,
11.
2, 3, 4, 5. Now how many tens am I left with?
6.
I am left with 6, so I put the 6 down here. If you look at the numbers, we have no more hundreds. Do you remember why? You are right. We traded the hundreds for tens, so let's cross out the 1 in the hundreds place. The answer is 69, and we solved it showing all of our work.
So now it wants us to do 143 minus 96. So I'm going to do a new share, and I'm going to say 140, I can't remember, so I'm going to go back 3 minus 96. So I'm looking at the ones place. Here's my ones place. If I have 3 ones, or 3 pieces of candy is what I like to tell my kids. Can I give you 6 of those? No. So what do I need to do? I'm going to go over here and I'm going to borrow from my 10 friends because there are 4 tens, which means 10, 20, 30, 40. They have plenty of pieces of candy to let me borrow one. So I'm going to borrow a whole 10. I can't borrow 1. I got to borrow 1 10. So I cross out my 4, and I'm going to go up here and erase that error so I don't confuse anyone. So I borrowed a whole 10. So 4 tens minus 1 10 gives me 3. but I have to do something with that 10. So I bring that 10 over here, and now I'm going to say that I have 10 plus 3. That gives me 13. Now I'm going to look and say I've got 13 1 blocks, and I'm going to minus 6. How many ones will I have left? Think about it. You should have come up with 7 because 13 minus 6 is 7, or 7 plus 6 is 13. Now I have 3 10s. Can I have 3 10s and give you 9 10s? No. So I'm going to come over to my hundreds. And to get to 100, I need 10 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10 10s. So I take a 10 away. Now I have, well, I take the 100. Sorry, I break it up. Now I have 0 hundreds. And I add 10 here. So now I have 10 plus 3 is 13. And 13 minus 9 is 4. Let's go back and see if that's an answer. $47.
Great job, guys. Thanks for all of your help. We will see you next time.
All right, so I'm going to stop sharing. And just to summarize, we are beginning to learn how to add and subtract using the algorithm. And hopefully our little Nearpod video helped explain it a little more. And in the second one, we'll go a little deeper and possibly look at some word problems with some addition and subtraction. Bye, guys. Have a great day.